get your pen and paper out because I'm about to give you some seriously bad advice on how to be single, but you're gonna thank me later because be single, be single. I need to get a hobby. That's what I need to get. How to be single. So many people have been asking me, Cardi, we know you're a professional in this area, and I'll tell you a bit of my background, my profession, like my background history and what makes me qualified to be able to give this advice. But a lot of people have been DMing me and saying, we know you're qualified in this department, teach us how to be single. Not a single person asked me that, but I'm still gonna do this video. So a little bit of my background to know that I'm a professional in this department. I've been single all my life and I've only had one ex, one boyfriend ever, and I'm in my late 20s. And I had a boyfriend and I broke up last year and now I'm single again. So I'm gonna share some of my tips on how to flourish as a single person, and this applies to women or men. And the reason why this video is inspired, let me take a second to tell you why I've done this video and why I'm doing this video. Because you guys don't know how to be single. You either do little, too little, waiting for the man, waiting for a woman or someone to come and then do the rest with you, or you do too much, you do too much, and then you have a baby for this random person because you escalated that shit quickly. So I'm trying to teach you how to maintain the balance and flourish in your single days, because being single is actually an amazing thing. Like, to flourish as a single person is very important, especially people that are in their 20s now and go into their late 20s and they're still single. Don't let that shit, don't waste this time. This time is so important because the time you have to be single is way less than the time you will be married. Think about it. If you do desire marriage, and some people will get married, imagine you're in your late 20s, even in your 30s, you're probably going to find someone in a few years, but you're not going to be single that long. You've just got this little window. Don't waste that shit. It's gold, and I'm going to teach you how to make it work. How to flourish in it. Not make it work, not flourish in it. All right, so the first one is recognize. I think this is the biggest mistake people, I mean, it's not the biggest mistake, but this is what people don't realize. The day you become single, is the day you get into a relationship with the streets. I need you to, and I'm gonna repeat that because maybe you missed it. The day you become single is the day you're now in a relationship with the streets. And I'm going to need you to know that. And because you're now in the relationship with the streets, you have to commit to that shit. You have to commit to it in order to flourish. Hear me out. This is what I mean. I mean, like, so for example, you're single now, you have to go out. It's a no-brainer. Like, you've been single and sitting at home and like watching TV and like just being a bum at home. I mean, you don't have to be a bum at home, but just staying at home is very, like, it's so boring. Like, what are you doing? Like, there will be days where you want to stay at home. That's fair enough. But like, you can't just be at home all the time. Like, a husband is not going to fall out of the ceiling. For those people that want to like meet someone, yeah, it's not going to fall out of your roof, is it? You have to go out. And that's what I mean. You're now in a relationship with the streets. And what that means is you have to commit to that shit. There is no, oh, I just want to be at home. I just want to chill. No. You have to give the streets your attention. You have to be out there doing shit, experiencing stuff, doing stuff you've never done before, even stuff that you probably just like to do. Maybe you just want to go to a bar or go to a restaurant. You just have to be out. Which leads me to my second point. Being in a relationship with the streets means planning shit. At least twice a month, you have to be out. Okay, none of this. I'm a homebody. No. You're single. You need to be out and to be flourishing. The only way you can flourish as a single person is if you're out doing stuff, getting to know yourself, meeting people, having new experiences. Because the truth is, for those of us that do desire marriage and do desire a relationship, the truth is, when you do find someone, you can do amazing stuff with your partner, but also you want to discover yourself. You want to know what you like. You want to be able to introduce this man to some of the things that you've done and you like and you enjoy. That way you can actually teach your partner how to love you, because you know how to love yourself and you know the things that makes you happy, you know what I mean? And in order to know that and to be in a healthy relationship, you need to figure your shit out and go out and do stuff. Stop being lazy. Stop waiting for some man to show up or some woman to show up and then you go to that restaurant. Stop being a bum. You get dressed and go to that restaurant and eat, and maybe you will find someone at the restaurant. I'm not saying you would, but maybe you would. But stop waiting for anyone. Stop waiting for anyone to do what you want to do. Go out and live your best life. My number 3 is not pejorated, but I'm gonna say it. Get yourself a toy. And what I mean is, this is not for kids. So all the kids, I'm gonna need you to skip this part, or if you're below 18, this is not for you. Get yourself like a little something to sort out the situation down here. And the reason why I said that is I think a lot of single people be horny as hell. And so the first person that texts them, and this is probably, I'm just gonna say women, but also this applies to men. The first person, especially women, that texts them, or like a man, and like they're attracted to or they think is cute, like you're giving that shit up real quick. No, don't do that, because that's gonna mess things up and it's gonna get complicated, and you're gonna end up like probably dating someone that's a bum because now you've had sex with them and it's like, oh God, I'm just gonna keep doing it because, anyways, sort that situation out. And my recommendation is get yourself a toy, so that way you are satisfied. So anyone that steps up to you and wants to talk to you, you know, like, this is not making the decision, this is making the decision, this is making the decision, not this. So sort that shit out, so that way you don't get too excited from the first person that texts you. You need to figure out how to like get her, because you know she be crazy sometimes. She be like bare excited, bro, bare thirsty, bro. You need to, because she also has a life of her own. So you need to tame her, make sure she behaves, make sure she's fed and full and satisfied, so that way she doesn't make you look bad when you're in the streets. My number 4 is back to the going out thing. Ditch the girl group. Ditch the girl group, bruh. Sometimes you want to go out with a group of friends, like that's cute, that's fine, you should do that. You should have girls night in, girls night out. It's nice, you get to, and those nights are really about your friends, you know. They are about just having a good time with the girls. But for some of us that do want to meet people and want to meet a guy, you gotta ditch the girl group, bruh. Because guys will not step up to you or come to talk to you if you're in a group of 5 of you. No. It could check you out. I could think, oh, she's cute. But it must, 9 out of 10 times or 8 out of 10 times, the guy won't step up to you because 5 is a crowd, guys. Sometimes guys get shook too. Like, I would, but I don't think I have the courage to do that. So you cannot always be going out in girl groups. Sometimes you and one person, 3 is a crowd. Sometimes you and just one girlfriend go out and eat, have a cute catch up. Maybe you will find someone. I'm not saying you want to actively go out just to find someone. That's not the point. But you need to put yourself in situations where you could meet people. Going out constantly in a girl group does not work, because most times it doesn't work. So you take yourself out, explore shit. Once in a while, go out with your girl groups, because that's also important. And if you do want to go out and you don't want to do it by yourself, take another girlfriend. It allows you to be able to meet people, you know what I mean? I have a story. So one of my friend, I would call her my friend, she actually met her husband right now because she went to a Jamaican restaurant, doesn't matter. She went to a restaurant to eat alone. She went there alone. Maybe she went for takeout. Maybe she went to eat alone. I need to get the details for this. But she basically was out alone and she met her husband. The guy paid for a meal and now they get married. They're engaged. would that have happened if she was with the 4 other people? First of all, Ian paid for your meals, number one. He may have looked at her and be like, oh, she's cute, I could have paid for her. But he was not going to do anything if she was in a group of people, with a group of people. So ditch the girl group and go out by yourself or go out with one other person. Number 5 is make bad decisions. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. Make bad decisions. Let me tell you why making bad decisions when you're single is important. Human beings, we crave drama. Whether you agree to that or not, that's your business. But the truth is, we do crave drama. The degree to which we crave drama, of course, varies person to person. But generally, deep down, we want to stir shit up. And so if you are living like a really boring single life where you're not doing much, you're just at home, sometimes it gets so boring that your need and your human nature for drama builds up, because it builds up so intensely that maybe then when it could escalate by maybe you meet this person and you now start being a crazy person because your need for drama is not being met for so many months, and now something happens and you just escalate that shit, which could lead to a baby, it could lead to baby mama drama, it could lead to you climbing into this man's window and trying to see if he's got a girl there, it could lead to you telling this girl to like delete her Instagram and trying to just stir up shit that could escalate. You don't want the need for your drama to escalate. What you want to do is put a pinky toe, just pinky toe, once a month into drama. It satisfies that need. And I feel like the truth is, single people need something to keep them excited. You know what I mean? We need, and it's just human beings in general, we need something to like keep us excited, so we don't like think, oh, it's so boring, I need a man, I need a woman. You need to like keep yourself a little bit excited. And this advice may be a little bit toxic, but the reality is a little drama once a month keeps shit excited. Example, text your ex. Drop text your ex. I mean, if you can handle it. If your ex is not toxic, if your ex, you guys are cool, like it's not gonna be like a bad thing, like, or you text your ex and now you're together with him. Don't do that. You have to know your limit. For example, I think I can text my ex and be like, a little drunken text, like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Do you want to meet up for lunch? It's a little chaotic. I probably shouldn't be texting my ex, but it's exciting. And this sounds really bad. Do I sound like a dickhead? Maybe. But also, it's not at the expense of hurting this person. We have a mutual agreement that we're friends. Like, we get, like, that's what I'm saying. You have to know the type of drama you can cause. Like, you shouldn't hurt anyone in the drama you're trying to cause. So me, drunk texting my ex saying, what's up? It's like exciting for me because I know I shouldn't text this person. I know I shouldn't because we're exes, but we're cool like that. And I can entertain myself through just having a chat with this person. Do you know what I mean? Sounds toxic as hell, but it's not as toxic as it sounds. Another example of what you can do is slide into your crush's DMs, you know? Not because you want to get with them, or even not even your crush, someone you think is cute. Some guy you saw on Instagram that you're like, ooh, or some girl that you think, oh, she's cute. Start a little chat, not in a creepy way, just, hey, I like your page. Stir up shit. I don't know if we're kissing strangers when we go out anymore. I know I don't, because do people brush their teeth? Probably not. But if that's something you want to do and be like, I'm gonna do a drunken makeup this when I go out next time, do it. It's exciting. Bad decisions. I feel like we don't glorify bad decisions enough. It sounds so bad. I feel like we don't glorify the little bad decisions enough because they really keep shit exciting, guys. They do. Call me crazy, but you need a little pinky toe in drama once a month. This may really come across as bad advice, but trust me, it works. Get up your ass and stop being lazy to plan anything or to go out and get dressed. Get dressed and look cute and hit that streets. You are in a relationship with the streets, and stop letting it down because the streets is calling your name, but you are not answering back. You are being ridiculous and you're actually embarrassing everyone that's single. As the poster child for singleness right now, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me, okay? The whole idea for this is to just basically enjoy yourself being single. Being single is not a bad thing. It's honest. I may joke about it and be like, yeah, make bad decisions and stuff, but it's really not a bad thing. It's time for you to get to know yourself. Do dumb shit. Do dumb shit, because if you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, some people don't have a flair for doing dumb shit, but honestly, try it one time and you'd be like, I actually, making my decision is not that bad. Because if you don't do it now, then when are you gonna do it? When you're married? No, we all need to do dumb shit at some point. So if you haven't done it yet, this is your time while you're single to do some seriously stupid shit that's not gonna escalate. We don't want to escalate anything, guys. We don't want to escalate. We want to keep it balanced, tamed, but we still want to make bad decisions. We still want to be in the streets. We still want to live our best lives. And being single is bloody fantastic. If you don't think so, I'm gonna need you to drop me a comment so we can revisit why you don't think being single is a badass thing. I think I've been single too long and I'm really enjoying it. Especially now that it's summer, guys. Stop playing yourself. Be in the sun. Have your ass and tits out and be in the sun. Okay, I'm gonna go because I generally feel like some people would think this is bad advice, but it's not. Anyways, I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.